Are you tired of Dizzy being useless on bind? Sick of your teammates flaming you for picking Gekko? Well, have no fear because Dizline is here. Our bind lineups are the best on YouTube and will have your enemy seeing nothing but blue plasma in seconds. Act now and we'll throw in a free Valoplant guide so you can access high-quality Dizzy lineups every time you queue up for ranked. Don't wait. Order now at 1-800-DIZLINE and start dominating on bind today.
You may want to shower after that ad, so let's start there. If you're looking to take showers control early in the round, walk up towards this corner until you're roughly in line with the box to your left. Move to the right until the left window is exposed. Line up your crosshair with the left corner of this structure on the roof. Run forward and throw. This will clear the showers player holding the left angle. It won't clear deep into showers towards sight or the cubby to the right, but the strength of this lineup is that it can bypass an opper's line of sight holding the showers walk up. Now if you want to take showers quickly, you can run throw Dizzy through the doorway ahead of your teammate to help them fight for control of showers. This works especially well when paired with a Raze satcheling in. If the defender decides to fight Raze, they'll get tagged by the blind, allowing you to trade, or they'll shoot Dizzy first, allowing Raze to get the pick. Here's a quick example of this play in a pro match.
Out of showers and into this A site. TSM were not doing a whole lot in trying to stall that wingman plant, and then they couldn't do anything in the post.
Let's say you and your team decide to TP from B long. After coming out of the TP, hug the wall to the left and walk back until you see the vertical line separating the tiles on the wall. Aim at the middle row, run slightly forward, and throw. Dizzy will clear the showers cubby and anyone holding the angle on the left side. Keep in mind this play can also work while defending if you plan on rotating through TP to retake from showers. It wouldn't be a cool lineup video without utilizing the sky hole in showers. Before executing the site hit, walk into this corner next to the rolled up mats. Pull out Dizzy and look above the sky hole until the mouse icon is aligned between the left and middle structures on the wall. Run until your crosshair passes the border of the sky hole and jump throw. This unexpected Dizzy will tag some of Heaven, backside, anyone walking out CT, outside Uhall, and for the cherry on top, anyone playing bench or shroud. If someone is playing close enough to the corner, Dizzy's plasma splatter can actually be seen through the wall. This spot is wall bangable, so if you do get the tag, immediately spam the white part of the wall right above these 3 dark tiles. Alright, next lineup. If you want to get the most out of the site execute, you can throw this one that goes over triple, tagging nearly the entire site, excluding behind pillar, cubby, and inside Uhall. The downside is that you may need another flash or vision denial to prevent it from being shot instantly. This also works best if coming out of a smoke, so you can stand in front of the doorway. While in the smoke, you should be able to see the bottom of the doorway. Aim at the edge of the smoke line and run until your crosshair dips under the doorway line and throw. This will ensure it gets max height and distance to reach backside positions. Alright, let's head over to A short. For another unexpected Dizzy, head over to the jump up on the right side of A short, jump on the box, and then jump on the very edge of the ledge. Look at the arch of the leaf and do a running jump throw. This will clear most of front sight, heaven, pocket, and will even tag defenders that pushed up into cubby. For a simple blind that doesn't require a ton of precision, head towards the boxes. While keeping your crosshair on the big A on the building, simply run and jump throw towards truck. This one will get a little deeper into sight than the previous lineup, clearing bench and the deeper tucked angle outside of Uhall. Moving over to B short, we have a very simple one you can throw into Hookah using the bank shot technique that allows Dizzy to hit a wall and come back to be picked up. This Dizzy clears all of Hookah, excluding the 2 corners across from the choke and behind the box. Outside of Hookah, it will clear the jump up box if standing at the edge, right side of the tube excluding cubby and CT. When executing a hit onto sight from Hookah, there will generally be a smoke blocking your vision. From here, you can aim towards the back left side of sight and perform a running jump throw at an angle slightly higher than head height. This doesn't have to be perfect, but be careful not to get too close to the edge because there is a point where Dizzy will go too fast and not see the defender playing elbow.
What the hell is even that?
Using a running jump throw will make it a little harder for the defenders to shoot since Dizzy will be moving at max speed. The further you pull their crosshairs away from Hookah, the better. This one will tag most of site, excluding inside of tube and some of garden. Moving over to B long, walk up and stand over the rock pile on the ground against the wall. Aim at the middle wooden post. Run until your crosshair is over the bottom post and jump throw. This should tag anyone holding an angle by elbow, shed, under Hookah, part of CT, and some of backside. In a similar manner to the Hookah execute, if you're smoked off garden, you can run and jump throw the same Dizzy aiming towards the middle of tube. Try to make sure you get close to the choke or you will not clear Cubby and some of backside. If you attempt this without a smoke, you may need to do a little air strafe after the throw to tuck back into cover. To do this air strafe, after jumping, let go of W and immediately hold A then S, or A and S at the same time. This one covers the majority of B site, excluding tucked back site and tube. It'll even spot the Hookah defender as long as they're not tucked too deep in the far corner. During post plant, you can use this Dizzy and Cubby to spot anyone rotating from spawn. This also checks part of the B short flank. Just be careful when using this blind to help a teammate swing spawn because some projectile silliness can happen if they are positioned behind this railing. It'll send the projectiles, but it will not blind in some cases. Now for anyone wondering if I'm going to use the newly added Among Us vent, of course I am. A site had its turn, so it wouldn't be fair to B site if I didn't give its hole some love too. You have a couple options with the vent from site. If you're routing towards default plant, stand a bit behind the plant spot and aim at the dark gray part of the wall and run until your crosshair meets the black line separating the wall colors. This will tag most of elbow and even the rotating defenders from spawn as long as they're not too far to the right of the ramp. You can also stand back sight against the metal box, aim at the top left of the vent just above the black line, and do a quick run throw. This will clear all of elbow. Alright, before switching sides to defense, let's talk about the teleporters. They can obviously both be used for attack and defense, and if you plan on taking the TP yourself, it's generally good to throw in a Dizzy first. When you throw Dizzy, you can toss him straight in the middle of TP, and as soon as you hear Dizzy shoot, immediately enter TP and they will be blind. Gekko will also yell out that someone is there, but by the time you hear the voice line, the blind effect will start to wear off.
Dizzy's up! Somebody's there!
You can also just use the TP Dizzy for info as a defender if you're lacking info abilities from your other teammates.
Dizzy's up top! Dizzy has targets!
Alright, for defense, we'll start over on A site. If you lack info from short, you can throw this Dizzy from back site and it'll land in the Cubby by Uhall where you can rotate and pick it up. Aim at the top of the window towards Uhall and do a running jump throw. Be careful not to overexpose yourself when jumping. Most of the time when playing back site on A and B, you can simply throw Dizzy straight up in the air, tagging the players executing on site. To do this safely during an A hit, move to the corner outside of CT. Look into the corner and jump throw Dizzy straight up, which will clear the deep A angle and out showers. The nice thing about these blinds is that they're easily recoverable if you have a few seconds of safety. Here's another quick one you can use when playing Uhall. This is the same as the CT one, but it will catch attackers behind the boxes in short as well. This next one is good for aggressing A short with your team on an eco round. Stand in pocket and look up so that your crosshair is just to the right of the metal piece that sticks out. Jump and throw for a blind that can tag the attacker's left side of short. When you want info showers, you can throw Dizzy across showers utilizing another bank shot for info. While standing in cover, run and jump throw while lining up your crosshair with a little indent in the two structures on the wall. This will allow Dizzy to return to you in cover. If you're in heaven retaking with the team, perform a run throw while aiming a little higher than head level. The opening for heaven is small, so you'll need to get close to the opening if it's smoked off without overextending out of heaven. This one hits most of front sight, excluding pocket and behind pillar. Let's head over to B now. When playing in Hookah, you can throw Dizzy across so it hits the top of TP and comes back to pick up if no one is spotted. Run and throw while aiming halfway between the diamond and the top of TP. Use this early at the start of the round to get info on B short attackers. Just be careful because it won't tag behind double stack or the close right corner. If you're doubled up with a teammate Hookah or your site partner needs help with attackers flooding out garden, you can chuck Dizzy back sight towards tube the same way you threw the attack side blind. When playing long for info, you can use the same technique you did for B short with the TP. The only difference with this one is that you want to run and jump throw, so Dizzy makes it back over. This next one is going to mirror the Hookah sight throw to tag attackers coming Hookah. Simply aim above the middle of the tube and perform a running jump throw. Not a lot of precision required for this one. I forgot to mention this on A, but these same two blinds can be used at A site as well. If you're playing showers, toss it over behind truck for A short info, and when playing short, send it over triple for showers info. Just like A site, if you're playing back site, chuck Dizzy straight up in the air. No need to jump with this one because it could get you picked off from Hookah. After rotating from A, you can use the Among Us vent to attempt a retake with your team. Put yourself against this wall by the thick black line in the middle, look at the blue triangle, and run throw when your crosshair is over the top edge of the window. This will clear back sight, most of front sight, and Garden and Hookah as long as they're not tucked in cover. Next, when fast rotating from A, we can help our team fighting sight using this one. Stand against the wall, aim at the sun when it's aligned with the corners of the two railings. Run, and when your crosshair hits the wall, jump throw. This will blind most of sight in order to help your team playing sight or elbow. Last but not least, we have some Dizzy options retaking CT. You can throw Dizzy straight out towards Hookah so that when you peek back sight, they'll be looking at Dizzy. You can also throw it low to the ground to catch anyone playing in tube. One more option is to run throw towards the other end of tube. If there's a player in tube, it'll tag them, potentially forcing them to 180 as you come out onto sight and pick them off from behind. And that's going to be it for this one. Before you go, don't forget to check the description for the Valo plant cheat sheets. I included the ones that require an actual lineup so you can quickly reference them while loading up a game. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see from me next. Subscribe for more guides and check out this one next for more. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.